What's up, guys? Invader1 here again, and I'm back with another Road to All Banner Challenges Platinum Challenge. And now we decided to do a really fun one, guys. When I was getting to Rebellion, I was thinking, man, when we get to start using the Quarian Male Infiltrators and guns like the Reegar and everything, it's gonna be so overpowered. So got a team together. We got together. We decided to do this one portion of the banner challenge. So for those of you guys that do not know, since I didn't show it on this video here, if you go to your N7HQ or you go to your dashboard, there's a tab or a link called Challenges. And for the challenges, if you go to the Aliens tab, there's a section called Rebellion Mastery. Okay, so what we're doing is on all these challenges, we're using only the characters, weapons, and maps that are on these challenges. So what we're doing is little combinations of all of them. And you guys have seen a few of the previous videos, and they're really cool. They're not all easy challenges. They're actually the next one that you guys are gonna watch after this that we are working on is actually really tough. And now for this one specifically and the ones ongoing, I told the guys, you know what, to make it even more challenging, we're not gonna use missiles at all on these challenges. We're gonna make sure that we are working these challenges without using nukes. We're just gonna use the characters. We're gonna make it even more challenging. So in this situation, for Rebellion Mastery, we are using the Quarian Male Infiltrator, who is so ridiculously awesome and so powerful. We are also using the Reegar Carbine, which was introduced through the Rebellion Mastery, and we are on Firebase Goddess because that's one of the maps that was introduced through the Rebellion or set up on the Rebellion Challenge. So guys, this whole setup is really ridiculously powerful. First of all, because we have an infiltrator, so we do have certain bonuses. We have the tactical cloak bonuses, and that's absolutely amazing because it makes everything else so much more powerful. It increases the power damage on your gun, and increases the power damage on everything. So that is absolutely amazing. So let's go through this a little bit. All right. So Rebellion. For the Quarian Male Infiltrator, he's got some amazing things like the arc grenade. Now he can't do tech burst like the way the Quarian Engineer can, and the Quarian Engineer is a lot of fun because of that. He's got Incinerate, so you can use the arc grenade and then Incinerate combo and do some tech burst and do some explosions and all. But you could do quite a bit of things, quite a few things with the Quarian Male Infiltrator. And so with the way I have this guy set up, he's got I use more of the damage bonuses. You guys saw the build in the beginning, so I do go for tactical cloak damage in rank 4 and rank 5. I go for recharge speed. I only put 3 points on tactical scan. And for those of you guys that do not know, tactical scan stacks. Okay, I only put 3 points on this build because this build is specific for like a shotgun build. I'm only going up close and personal, and only using tactical scan on bosses here and there. But you will see at moments where we all use tactical scan. So what does that mean that it stacks? So let's say that all 4 of us tactical scan a Banshee, okay, and I have it set at 3 points, and 3 points gives a damage taken bonus of 15%. That means that the Banshee, just with my tactical scan, would take an additional 15% damage bonus, right? And movement speed penalty would be 15%, and this effect will last. The way I have it set up, just for the first 3 points, for 26 seconds. But let's say the entire team tactical scan her, so it stacks. So now it will be 15%, and let's say the other guy had it, the same thing. Let's say everybody just put 3 points on their tactical scan, and everybody just tactical scan a Banshee. That's 15% plus 15% plus 15%, and it stacks up. So in other words, the Banshee will get destroyed, and you see that a lot in this gameplay. Sometimes we don't all get to tactical scan a Banshee. Sometimes 2 of us do it, but when you see that, you'll see that the Banshees get absolutely destroyed and owned. Now, we're also doing a few other things. First of all, we have the Reegar Carbine, guys. The Reegar Carbine is very powerful. The only thing is that, on a character like this, this gun was not really, it's great. This is definitely, it's called Reegar for a reason. It's definitely a Quarian weapon. But, even though it is a Quarian weapon, this guy's an infiltrator, and infiltrators are really good with shotguns, but this kind of shotgun, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it was created for this character. Like, the Reegars are so good for characters that have a lot of damage reduction, like the Krogans and characters like that have or any character that has some kind of damage reduction. So that being said, I mean, we are having fun using the Reegar Carbine, and it's so much more powerful because we have the tactical cloak bonuses. But you know, guys, we do get down here at some points here and there, but the game was really smooth. I mean, this is Platinum Run on Goddess. Goddess is a tight map, but it's a good grenade map because we're all rocking grenades. That's why, you know, I'm kind of glad that they really worked Goddess into this challenge because it made sense. You know, it really made sense to be able to rock this kind of challenge in a map like this. That it's a really decent grenade map, especially when all of us need grenades. So. We're using the Reegar Carbine and we're using Incendiary rounds 4, guys. So in other words, we got nothing but cheese going all over the place. I mean, we're burning, we're melting everything. This is like the most OP team here, and we're not rocking any missiles, guys. So as you can see, you guys can definitely rock Platinum without even having to nuke spawns and run around and just, you know, resort to that. And what I'm doing is I'm making sure that, and I told the guys that, and anybody else, that as we do these challenges, we're gonna not use missiles anymore. And the only time that we're probably gonna use missiles is maybe like on wave 10, maybe. You know, I'll maybe amend that. It all depends. It all depends, but most likely, on this situation, we did not use not one missile in this game. But maybe in the future challenges, some of them are a little tough, a little tougher. So I may amend that. But you know, we are rocking this entire game without using missiles, and we are working together as a team. In other words, we're doing callouts, we're tactical scanning banshees together, we're tactical scanning primes and bosses and all that stuff, and you know, just making sure that we take them down. And we have, guys, the Reegar Carbine, Incendiary rounds 4, tactical cloak bonuses, and arc grenades. And it's just insane. So let me run through the arc grenades. The way I have it set up, on rank 4, I have it set up for damage to increase the damage by 30%. Rank 5, I always go for electrical damage, guys, because that's what actually helps out with the doing the tech burst. So even though you can't do a tech burst with this guy, somebody else may be able to do it. You know, they could use Incinerate or something and detonate that for you. But the good thing about electrical damage, it just says it right in the tooltip. That's an electrical effect that does 40% additional damage over 10 seconds. So for 10 seconds, it's just doing that nasty electrical effect. And then rank 6, I actually, you know, this is a little interesting on rank 6 for these arc grenades. I don't know the details. I may have to go back and do some reading, but I just don't know if this has been patched or if these ranks, well, if rank 6 is working or not. But let's assume that it is, and if it is, I'm actually going for the armor piercing bonus to increase the damage to armor by 75%, only because on Platinum there are a lot of armor targets. Although in all honesty, I use my grenades mostly for non-armor targets, but when the banshees get close or whatever, we actually do still drop quite a few grenades on them, you know, just to continue doing damage on them. So assuming that, you know, this rank 6 works, even though I have a feeling that rank 6 is bugged, I'm not exactly sure. I'm going with armor piercing for those reasons, because, you know, Platinum it's kind of a big deal. The shield overload is nice, but the reason I don't go with shield overload is because the arc grenades are already doing damage to shields, and barriers. So it's already good at that. Although it would be better with the shields and barriers. But it's already doing that a great job, and we got Reegar Carbines just killing it. And even if we didn't have Reegar Carbines, this is the way I would set up this arc grenade for both the Quarian Engineer and for this Quarian Infiltrator. Now for the passives, so the Quarian Defender, I go for weapon damage in rank 4. Rank 5, on this guy, since this is more of a closed shotgun build, this is not a sniper build, I actually go for power damage to increase the power damage of the arc grenades. And I also go for weapon damage in rank 6. So that's not bad, guys. His weapon damage bonus is not bad. It's 22.5. It's not like the Turians, you know, they get much higher, but it's 22.5%. It's nothing to balk at. It's nothing to, you know, just laugh at. And the power damage bonus is 35%, which is excellent. It makes his arc grenades even more powerful. And weight capacity bonus is only 10. And the fitness, I just go for all the bottoms because I want to make sure that this guy can actually this guy can actually survive a little bit, even though in Platinum, guys, since we had to really get up close and personal with the Reegar, we got dropped a few times, but we did quite well. Now the other thing about the Reegar, guys, is that the Reegar Carbine kind of it slows your character down. So when you are actually the moment that you can start shooting the Reegar Carbine, if you notice, your character kind of slows down a little bit. It becomes kind of he kind of walks as if he has lead on his boots. So you have to pay attention to that. You have to realize that, hey, wherever you're going to stop to shoot at the enemy, take some light cover, or to make sure that your character's covered a little bit, or make sure that you know that the enemy is in that animation that they're not going to shoot at you or whatever. So you can do something like that. Now the Reegar Carbine, guys, the way I have it set up, this is pretty much the way I go with it all the time now. The shotgun high velocity barrel, like that, it really does some armor piercing and increases damage by 25%. So you're getting some good damage bonus, and you're getting some armor piercing. You can shoot through guardian shields. You could shoot through light cover. It's really good at that. So that's an excellent thing. And the shotgun spare thermal clip, like that, it increases spare shot capacity by 90%. So you can shoot, and go for it. Some of the mods that you can use, guys, like gear bonuses, are like grenade capacity 5, shock trooper upgrade, weapon bonuses, some things like shotgun rail lamp are really good. The ammo bonuses, Incendiary with the Reegar, guys, it's just really good. Incendiary, if not another explosive rounds, are actually decent on this gun. It's okay, like for the lower difficulties, not really for platinum. But you can definitely do that. But warp rounds are really good with this because it increases damage. So warp rounds are actually pretty decent. It does some armor weakening as well. So you guys already know my thoughts on the warp rounds. Warp rounds are really just one of the best ammo types in this game. But for the Reegar Carbine, I would say one of the best rounds would be the Incendiary. It's just because it applies that nasty burning effect. It really applies it. It kind of primes the enemy, and other people can detonate, do fire explosions and stuff like that. So that's the way to go. And with the armor bonuses, guys, it's good to have cyclonic modulators. I really don't have any. I need to do more challenges. I need to game a little bit more. But what I'm going for is a power amplifier module here, guys, just to make sure that it is nasty and insane what I'm dishing out. And you'll see that, a lot of times when I am just hitting a spawn, I'll just tack cloak and just drop grenades, and you'll see how the enemies just get dropped. And this was an awesome game, guys. One of the guys that that is playing here is the first time that I have a game with him. You guys already know Edge Crusher. He's from N7 Spec Ops. He's gamed with me quite a few times. Really awesome dude. It's just really cool guy to game with. And at the same time, I also have Prince Valium as well, another N7 Spec Ops member. So that's a cool thing. You guys, and if you guys don't know about N7 Spec Ops crew, just check out the previous videos. There was the last final operation that was done, and I kind of posted a whole thing on it. Hudson and Seven is the leader of that group. They're no longer doing regular operations there, but there are people, squad leaders, doing the previous operations, so it's pretty cool. So as you can see here, we're still in touch. A lot of the N7 Spec Ops guys are really cool. So we got together, and but the other gamer that's here, I don't know him. This is his first time I game with him, and it was a pleasure really getting in there. So yeah, guys, I definitely like to game with a lot of new people. I don't just like to just game with the same people all the time, because you kind of get comfortable with that, and when you get comfortable, it kind of changes the way you play a little bit. And when you play with different people, so different skill sets as well, it really kind of works out for you. So I mean, that's just where I'm going with that. And in all honesty, I really want to keep my skill level up, even though the next game might be a little different, Mass Effect 4. But, I don't know, maybe there might be some similarities as to the way the game might work. So I want to make sure I keep my skill level going. And I will continue playing Mass Effect 3 until the servers die out, guys. And I'm going to be playing Mass Effect 3. I'm also playing other games. But, when I got to talk a little bit about Mass Effect 4. Now, I'm going to do another video about it, because there's actually been quite a bit of news on Mass Effect 4. And I got to tell you guys that I am looking forward for it. And if you guys didn't know, oh, look at that Banshee. Oh, she just dropped. So yeah, so Mass Effect 4, if you guys want to actually give any suggestions for what Mass Effect 4 should be like, there is actually a Twitter account that that the developers are looking at, so you can actually post suggestions and stuff like that, and they actually, you know, look and read it. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you know, the devs, they might not say that they use, you know, some of your suggestions or anything like that, but they do read these things. The last time that I actually got to play with one of the BioWare developers, he actually revealed a few things to me. He didn't reveal anything anything about Mass Effect 4 or anything like that, guys. He's not allowed to, or any internal, you know, any internal processes or anything like that. But well, he did tell me that at one point, that when I was starting doing videos, and I didn't know this, that every time I would post out a new video, a new kit, when new characters came out, they would actually check out my channel. So I was a little... first of all, I was like surprised because, as you guys know, I started this channel, and to me, you know, I was just new to Mass Effect. There were already other Mass Effect 3 commentators out there, but they say that they really took out time to check out what I would do, because I would always try to do like some, you know, creative stuff, like do these kind of challenges, and you know, trying to see how we could use the characters differently. So because if since I was always doing crazy challenges on Platinum, I would always try to like do unique things with the characters. So what they said is that they, every time, you know, a new kit came out or whatever, they would actually check out the video. So I was like, wow, that was quite interesting. I didn't realize that the developers were actually looking at my videos, you know, for feedback. And one of the cool things that they said, and I will say this, because I asked them, is like, give me an example of like, what do you mean? What do you mean that, you know, some of the creative stuff? So what they expressed to me was pretty cool, and I said this before in a previous video. Was the Volus Sentinel, when he came out, I did a video with all the Voluses, and some of you guys know this already. I've mentioned it before, but what he said was really cool. He says that that the fact that I was kind of recommending to people to not just shield boost when Banshees are warp, you know, sending you a warp ball, because you can still get dropped even with the shield boost. You get damage reduction, that's fine, you know, but at the same time, you know, if you're getting hit by 2 Banshee warp balls and then a Marauder shooting at you, whatever, you know, it's just not really cool. So what I would do is I would actually cast a decoy out, so that the decoy would take the Banshee warp ball hit while you're fine and cloaking. So the way you would work the Sentinel is the Banshee warp ball, she would shoot, you cloak and have your decoy in front of you, and the decoy would take the hit. So, you know, stuff like that, which is really interesting. So, believe it or not, guys, if you guys have any like any suggestions for Mass Effect 4, there is a Twitter account. Let's see if I can take out some time. I'm gonna create another video about it and just post it, because I kind of do want to talk about Mass Effect 4. There is news about it. There have been some postings about it. There have been some. It's not like official news, but there are, you know, there are definitely. There's definitely some gossip going on, and BioWare has actually spoken a little bit about it. Now, I don't know when it's going to come out. I'm thinking we're looking at about another year and a half, maybe 2 years. I don't know. So in the meantime, you know, in that meantime, I'm going to continue to play Mass Effect and going on to I'm going on to Destiny. When Destiny comes out, I'm going to be hitting Destiny hard. But at the same time, guys, if you're really interested in seeing what the future of Mass Effect is going to be like, maybe you might want to give your, you know, suggestions and post comments and stuff like that, and really put them out there, because they actually do look and read those things. I remember before even Rebellion came out and all these DLCs, guys, I was one of the people. I was not the first one, but I was one of the people who had suggested on the BioWare social network for the ex-Phoenix, you know, defectors, to have Phoenix defectors in the game as a character that you could play, like, you know, ex-Cerberus defectors. And guess what? They came out literally like a DLC. They came out with the Phoenix Adept, the Phoenix Vanguard, the Phoenix defectors. So, you know, and it wasn't guys, it wasn't me, it wasn't my suggestion, but it was everybody's suggestions. Everybody in the community said, hey, ex-Cerberus would be cool. There were tons of threads. I had a thread. Other people had threads. I mean, there were people who had threads before me. Like, everybody just really asked for it. Everybody wanted it. And it turned out that, you know, the Phoenix guys are some of the coolest characters out there as well. So people really enjoyed having that. And what was cool listening to one of the developers telling me the story about it, because I asked him, I was like, well, I was like, Chris, so what was the story behind the Phoenix guy? He's like, well, yeah, we had, one of the guys who does the development for it was thinking, hey, what do you think about biotic whips? And people were like, man, that was pretty cool. Biotic whips would be really, really cool. So then that's where the Phoenix guy came out. They give him biotic whips, and it's absolutely insane. I don't know what's up with that character having whips. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like S&M, it's a little nasty. But going back to like a character like this, now the Quarian Male Infiltrator and the Quarian Male Engineer, when they came out, guys, the Quarians, like when they first came out, people were like, I'm not impressed. That's pretty much what people were saying at first. Like the first few days, they're like, oh, he's no bigger deal than the other regular Quarian, the other infiltrators. The Solarian has Proximon. Oh, the Geth Infiltrator is still awesome. Yeah, those characters are still awesome. But then after a while, after people started really testing the character and really going with it, they were like, whoa, this guy's awesome. He's got great passives. The arc grenades are absolutely insane. You guys see this in this gameplay. We're just absolutely destroying with arc grenades. So once people started getting into it, all of a sudden the Quarian Male Infiltrator became one of the favorites. Now, he's really the reason he become one of all the favorites as well is because he's got good fitness also. If you notice, a lot of the other infiltrators, their fitness is really low, really low, and that's because they depend on the tactical cloak bonuses and all that. But this guy's fitness is 1,050 shields, so those 1,050 shields maxed out, it's not bad. And you put something like a cyclonic modulator, you get an extra, whatever, you get an extra certain amount of shields, and it makes him really quite formidable. So he doesn't only cloak, but he can also survive platinum. He can go around, drop arc grenades, he can tactical scan, he gets the tactical cloak bonuses, and he's got great weapon damage bonuses. So this Quarian Male Infiltrator has become one of the most favorite characters when it comes to infiltrators. And I gotta say, he's a great character. He's a really great character to have. And if you guys didn't know that already, well, now you know. And whoever you're starting out to play this game and you're really getting into it, guys, this is one of the best infiltrators in the game. He really truly is. And if you're really starting out in the game and you're going into other things, you should definitely check out the noob guides. You find out some of the things that you need to know, like taking soft cover, hard cover, how to clutch waves and all that fun stuff. But anyways, guys, I hope that you really enjoyed this video. We are going to be doing more other challenges on Platinum. I just wanted to let you guys know that we haven't forgotten about Platinum. We're going to continue doing Platinum as well. I know that I've been doing a few gold solos. Those are some challenges that I want to get done, and also the Platinum solos that I've been doing. So I know that you guys are like, oh man, a lot of these solos lately. Well, the thing is that I promise you guys I will be doing these solos now towards this time. So I'm just getting all those challenges done that I promised, and I want to get a few other ones done, some really cool ones that you guys have posted out there. And I really want to get a Condor and London Platinum solo done, guys. Also, I want to get a Volus solo done. I just haven't done it. I haven't taken out the time for it, but I will. And I think you guys will enjoy that. So I will catch you guys later on the next one. And I just want to say, guys, that I truly appreciate all your support or your comments. Anything that you guys want to recommend, or any of you guys who are getting the Xbox One or PS4, let me know. Well, what system will you be getting, and also will you be playing Destiny? I just want to get an idea if you will be playing Destiny, because I'm definitely gonna rock that game when it comes out, and I kind of want to see who I will be playing with. Most likely a lot of the people from Mass Effect for sure, but you guys again, you guys are awesome. Love to get you guys in those games when they come out. Alright guys, well, take care. This is the Rebellion Mastery Challenge completed, and we had a great fun time, guys, and this is it. See you guys in the next video. Invader 1 out. Take care.